many of y'all know, it's counties who run elections. And there are 159 counties in the state. Some are more resourced than others. There are counties in the state that have a part-time employee be the director of their elections, and it takes time and effort to do these things. And then we have counties that have over 800,000 registered voters, and it also takes time to process those things. So as we move forward, another couple things I want to put into context for you is people have asked, why has the number not moved more quickly? Well, as you all know, the law calls for all absentee ballots to be accepted by 7 p.m. on Election Day. So obviously on Election Day itself, election officials are very, very busy actually running the Election Day voting. So normally what they'll do is have to come back in that evening and into the next day and accept those ballots, and by accepting them they have to go through signature match and all the other processes to confirm the validity of those. And in our case in Georgia, especially when they come in right before or on Election Day itself, we have to get notifications out to those people that they have 3 days to come in and cure their ballots. That all takes time. That all takes effort. There's only so many people who are involved in these processes in the 159 counties in this state. I know there's been questions about numbers that move around. I've heard 25,000, 50,000, 60,000. The reality is it's about 60,000 votes that are out right now, and we're working with the counties to make sure that they have properly put their stuff into their system and uploaded. As like many of y'all during this election cycle, they're tired. Sometimes they're going to forget to press the upload button. So we've recently this morning done an extra email and follow-up phone calls through our liaisons and the elections office to make sure they have uploaded everything. And with that, we just had a new tranche of votes come in from Sumter County, which has lowered the overall. I'm going to give you what we have with every caveat in the world, what we believe the best numbers are right now for the state, knowing that there's going to be a handful of those ballots in small counties here and there that will be slowly aggregated into the system over time. But these are our big tranches that can affect the outcomes overall. And some of you might have started seeing some of these already, and we're working to get these done today if possible. And we're working with the counties who might be having questions about how to do this properly, because the main thing we want to do, fast is great, and we appreciate fast. We more appreciate accuracy. Accuracy is going to be the bedrock upon which people will believe the outcomes of these elections, be they on the winning side or the losing side. So accuracy is vital, and it's the key to all of our processes. And I want to make sure we told everybody in this room and in this state and around the country, this is the first time Georgia has used paper ballots in 20 years. We told people they can expect some results on election night, and we got a lot of them out there. In fact, we got down to 250,000 yesterday. We were down to about 60,000 today. The main thing, there's several things that work on this system, and the biggest one of all is we have paper ballots. So there's going to be a record of what has occurred here. And if there's any questions, you can always go back to do an audit and a recount. In many places, everything is open to the public. We are poll watchers in many of these places. In places like Fulton County, the state has placed a monitor. And we had investigators go out and many questions about how these ballots are being handled and move forward. It's frustrating. Time, when everybody else is done. Here's the other thing. Florida has more to count than we do, but their margin's wider, so it doesn't matter as much. We have a much smaller margin, and we're aware of that fact, and the county elections officials feel that pressure. They understand. They are working hard. My hats are off to them having to go through this process and be under this level of scrutiny. They're all doing extremely well. And these are 159 elections directors and employees who are here to do the job of protecting democracy. When you go to talk to them, they think about that. They think about the votes of every person in this room and around the country. These are people who are not involved in voter fraud. These people are not involved in voter suppression. I'm telling you, they are doing their jobs every day. It is hard, and we are thankful to them for it, and we're going to work with them to make sure that every legal, lawful ballot is counted.